Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of the Weekly Weebs. I'm your host, Crimson, and this has been a very sad week for news, just as a whole, I think, between all of us. My news for you guys is Rooster Teeth, after 21 years, has finally shut down. WB being the money-hungry corporate that they are, is shutting down Rooster Teeth and trying to sell off the IPs for Red versus Blue, Genlock, and Ruby. I've seen a lot of people on Twitter try and find places for Ruby to be kind of a new home for. One of the old animators that used to work with Rooster Teeth said that he would love to pick it up, and he's had a lot of support with some of the voice actors from previous seasons, as well as every other verified person on Twitter. And some other companies that have been thrown out there in the ring is also A24, and there was one other that I cannot remember at the top of my head that I thought would be really good. So hopefully we'll be getting some news on that. Volume 10 is still planning on being released and made. They're still working on it, and hopefully they find a new home soon. But then to my diagonal left,
in even sadder news, like I know Rooster Teeth shutting down is sad, but like we lost Akira Toriyama.
Yeah.
The guy that if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be watching anime every week right now.
True.
The creator of Dragon Ball, creator of Sandland, he's got so many great projects, but Dragon Ball and going into Dragon Ball Z will always be the most iconic. A show that, if not for its creation, never really gets anime to the West, or someone else does, but we don't know if it has the same success. We don't know if it has the same impact.
Right.
Dragon Ball Z is not one of the big three, mostly because they kind of paved the way for the big three.
Yeah, he was the daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
still haven't seen Dragon Ball, but I do understand that is very heartbreaking, and my heart does go out to the community for that.
And it's not just like Dragon Ball's impact, it's Akira Toriyama's direct impact. Kishimoto, Oda, Tite Kubo, all posted, and those are for the authors of Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach, respectively, all posted like heartfelt things, calling him sensei, saying that they would have never been able to get into doing what they do without his inspiration, without the creation of Dragon Ball.
Yeah. I do understand how big of an impact Dragon Ball had on the world. Just because I'm not a fan of it specifically doesn't mean that I don't understand how big it was and how it paved the way. My brother.
I also found out that he's just like all of us. He tried to cut corners as much as possible during his... and he was smart about it. That's one of the reasons Super Saiyan hair is yellow, so he didn't have to color it. So it'd be less work for him. And why in all the fights, the environment keeps getting destroyed. So it's less stuff he had to draw each panel.
That's funny.
That's smart.
He literally said that in an interview, and I'm like, I love this man.
He literally, because of that show and anime, he brought me and my stepdad together, which was wild. My whole childhood was just me trying to do Kamehameha in our backyard. Dude, this hurts. Like, actually, really bad.
It's like when the world lost Kevin Conroy or Stan Lee.
Not for me. No, compared to this, that is not...
I would put Stan Lee up there for a lot of people because it's the same type of impact.
Yeah, but for me specifically...
I know.
Oh, yeah.
But, for as much as we love Dragon Ball, that's the equivalent of Marvel for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Losing Stan Lee is actually pretty comparable.
Mm-hmm. And Kevin Conroy is just the voice of a generation for us, and losing him was just hard for...
I saw a lot of posts on social media from, like, the original voice of Bulma, from the voice of Trunks, Eric Vale, the voice of Krillin, Sonny Strait, just talking about, they never got to meet him, but Sonny Strait said it perfectly, that it was like losing a best friend you never met.
Yeah. It's like a pen... excuse me. It's like a pen pal kind of thing. I get what you mean.
It's almost like a father figure. Like, it's the people we look up to as celebrities, and it's the person they look up to.
Mm. Yeah.
All I know is, if this is what happened with Akira Toriyama, what the fuck's going to happen in 75 years with Oda? Because I refuse to believe he'll die before the age of 120. Because One Piece will still be going on.
Maybe.
That'll be 3 Piece at that point.
Gosh, actually so sad. Can we just spirit bomb it up real quick?
This is why we need video, because this would be great.
Yeah.
Everybody in the crowd, just put up a spirit bomb.
If you know, you know.
Oh, wait.
Send the energy.
I gotta show you the... I think it's the creator of Dragon Ball Super. So Akira Toriyama did not write Super.
It was his apprentice.
Yeah.
Yep. He was a part of it.
He made this panel.
He was a part of it.
It's Toriyama showing up at King Yama's palace in the afterlife.
Well, hopefully.
He's even crying a little bit when Toriyama's showing up.
Well, may he rest in peace and know that he left the world with a lot of change for the better of anime community.
Even if he did forget who Launch was.
Yeah.
And that he forgot Super Saiyan 3 existed or 2? Which one was it?
I think 3, and that's why he just...
He forgot a form existed. He also forgot to draw on eyebrows, and that's why they were like...
I think that's the only reason we still have only seen Goku do Super Saiyan 3.
Fair.
But yeah. Dude was a legend, and he's going to be missed by anime fans and the manga and anime community, with creators, fans, voice actors, everyone who's been involved by that project or inspired by it.
I'm about to look. How long has Dragon Ball been going on?
I think
Started
since
in 91, didn't it?
No,
How
it
long
started
has
in the
Dragon
80s.
Ball been going
Oh,
on?
80s? Is that 87?
Somewhere around there.
The series premiered in Japan on Fuji Television on February 26, 1986.
And that's the TV show. The manga, I think, started in like 82 or 83.
When did the Dragon Ball manga come out?
Maybe 84.
The manga series started in 1984.
So we've been going for 30 years. 40 years.
40.
40 years.
He started writing that when he was in his late 20s.
Ah, shit.
He was our age when he started Dragon Ball. Never think you're too old to start something wonderful.
Ah.
Oda, I think, was around the same age when One Piece got serialized as well.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little bit younger. I think he was maybe around 24, 25.
So what you're saying is I just need to start a manga.
Mm.
Yeah.
Lizard Nut X instead of Dragon Ball Z.
That's funny.
Why X?
Why not?
Why not use A?
You
Or
could.
why?
Why Z to begin with?
No, it's just Z.
But why not X? Gotta keep him thinking. That's why you go from the Xbox 360 to the Xbox One.
That shit was so dumb.
Ah.
They should have just done Xbox 361.
Or 720.
480? 435?
420.
420? Why is that?
4,000 or 42,069. So it's 420.69.
4,500, 625 minutes.
That's not even close.
Nailed it.
You're off by about 90,000. Okay.
1,659,000.
You're even further off now. You're triple the minutes. Now, there are more minutes this year because it's a leap year.
159,600 minutes.
How'd you go from 1.5 million? I'm like, that's 3 times. 150,000.
I don't fucking know anymore.
What's the number?
525,600 minutes.
525,600 minutes.
Okay, what's our fucking game today?
I gotta do my news. The fuck?
What's your news?
Oh, you guys about to fucking skip me, you piece of shit.
I thought y'all had the joint news today. I wasn't sure what was going on.
I didn't want to talk about it because it makes me sad.
That's right.
Korean live-action Parasite series posts new teaser visual.
Which series?
Parasite.
Parasite.
Yep.
I didn't hear. You spoke so fast that Parasite.
Series
got
debuts
bubbled
on
in.
Netflix worldwide on April 5th.
I actually saw a trailer for that not that long ago. It looks interesting. It looks CGI wise doesn't look bad.
What the fuck?
It does very much look like a.
How do you spell that? How would you spell that? How would you spell it?
How would you spell that? How would you spell that?
Reauggh.
Does it start with
Uh-oh.
R?
Oh, you then. UEA. I don't fucking.
You don't remember those toys growing up?
Yeah, we literally had that conversation, and I Googled it. I don't remember what it's called, but you literally brought it up during one of our episodes.
Oh.
So anyways,
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
it does look very horror vibe, I will say, so I'm very.
What?
No, Parasite. The Parasite live action does have like those horror tones
I
to
kind of
it.
want to watch it.
Yeah. I want to wait and see kind of like where it sits for a little bit and how people are rating it before I jump in. But it doesn't look bad.
Or just go watch it.
I'm probably just not going to watch it.
Alright.
얼마 전 우리는 하나의 목표를 가지고 등장했습니다.
In case you don't know, they're saying stuff.
우리는 또 그런 인간.
But that's not how they enter the body at all.
Yeah, it is. They enter wherever they can. That is exactly where they enter the body. The only reason why Migi didn't enter the one guy's head like that was because he had headphones on. Remember? That's why he entered through the arm.
Should've gone through the pee hole.
Parasitic dick.
인간 흉내를 잘 내는다. 동족이 만나 뭔가 좀 다른데.
The CGI does look really good.
It does. That very much surprised me, the CGI
I'm
of
excited.
how it looked.
The Gray, Parasite the Gray?
Yeah, I don't think it's about Migi and Shinichi.
Oh, I don't give a fuck about it.
Eventually it'll be Parasite the White.
Are you being serious or are you trying to get
No,
joke?
He's talking about
Lord of the
Gandalf.
Rings.
Oh. I like that.
No, from based on that trailer, there was nothing that looked anything like Migi or Shinichi.
I wonder if it's going to be like a story that follows kind of in the middle when, like, not telling the story of Migi, but like maybe somebody else who also.
Yeah, but I don't care about that. I want Migi.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get it.
Shinichi, that's cold.
This series features Jeon Soni. She is the protagonist who also becomes the host to one of the titular alien parasites. She prevents a parasite from entering her brain by stopping it after it enters her arm.
So it's basically just the same thing with different characters.
Yeah.
That's so dumb.
Yeah. Okay, what's our game?
Yeah. So I was stuck between a couple of different options today, but I think I chose one that we have very little experience with. I'm curious about.
Women.
No.
Oh.
Anime movies. Top 25 anime movies of all time. This list was updated on March 1st.
I'm gonna be super biased.
As recording,
Mm-hmm.
it was about 8 days ago. So,
I'm just gonna slot your name in as number one.
Yeah.
I don't even care if it's on the
Tink.
list.
No, I meant like Tink. We're doing the same thing.
If it's not on the list, I don't care. I'll take the loss.
so for those who have not listen to any of our other ones, basically what happens is I found a list on Ranker and mumbled it all to hell. So it's going to be shuffled around, moved around, shifted around, and everything in between. And then at the end, we're going to look over what the actual list on Ranker is and see how close the guys are to what the community thinks these movies are ranked as.
Yeah, this is going to be completely, like, just off the cuff, because...
There's some pretty good bangers in this list, I'll say. So I'm very... This one's going to be hard. I'll say that now. This is gonna
Maybe
be
I'll just assign all the ones we don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Alright. Starting with Wolf Children.
I want to see this.
19.
I've never heard of it.
Actually, I want to get like a separate list that I can like write down these movies so I can remember to watch them.
So just take a picture of the thing when you're done.
I'm going to put that at 13.
I put it at 19.
13, 19?
No reason why.
Okay.
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it, and I don't see a lot of people talking
no
about it.
reason why.
Gotcha. All
But
right.
people like wolves.
It's also a little bit older. It's from 2013.
Fair enough. Next one. Garden of Words.
25.
23.
I've also never heard... There's a few on here I've never heard of. So when I saw them, I was like... they piqued my interest a little bit.
Are there any on here that are like part of series, like a Dragon Ball movie,
No.
One Piece?
One. There's one. You'll know when you'll clearly know when you see it.
Bet.
So what did you guys say for this? 25,
25.
23?
23, yeah.
Purely guessing.
Alright, I'm gonna move this over here. There we go.
The
Alright.
animation looks cool, though.
It does.
Of course, it's an anime movie. They all look good,
Yeah. Next up,
except Makia.
Ghost in the Shell.
Ooh.
10.
This one I actually have seen, because back when I was doing movie reviews, I watched the OG movie before the new movie came out, so then when I do my movie ratings and review, I can kind of compare.
I'm gonna go with 7.
Okay.
I'm going 10.
Alright. Next up,
Tits.
The Cat Returns.
Ooh.
20.
This is a Ghibli one.
Yeah.
20.
Spoiler alert, there are a good number of Ghiblis on here.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
We'll go 17.
Alright. Next up, Kiki's Delivery Service.
7.
It's good, but it's not one of their best. I'm gonna go with 14.
I like this one better than Ponyo. That's for sure. But Ponyo's just Little Mermaid.
Ponyo's just cute.
It is cute.
Kiki's is also just cute because there's not really like an evil antagonist
Can't
or
think of My
anything.
Neighbor Totoro.
She just has to deal with like
You know what?
losing her powers.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
switch it because I feel like there's at least 5 Studio Ghibli movies that are ahead of that. And that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All my 6 spots ahead of it would be filled with Studio Ghibli movies. Not a good choice to put it up there. I'm gonna put it at 15.
Plus, that's also there's probably going to be like a Silent Voice, Weathering with You, I Want to
Yeah.
Eat Your Pancreas, movies like that. Maybe even Boy and the Heron.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
Yeah.
That's a good fucking movie.
I still haven't seen it.
Same. Next up,
Maybe I'll just
Spirited
assign
Away.
that. Ooh, we're going 3.
That's exactly where I was thinking about putting it, but also 2 sounds good.
you're doing 2 instead?
I'll do 3.
You're doing 3. Okay.
Spirited Away was the first anime movie to ever be nominated for Film of the Year in the Academy Awards.
And it was like one of the biggest anime movies for the longest time until Your Name came out.
I think it might actually still be the only one. I can't remember if Boy and the Heron got nominated this year.
I don't know.
If not, it's still the only one. It's one of only like 4 or 5 animated films ever
Yeah.
to be nominated for the Oscars for Film of the Year.
I think Boy and the Heron was nominated for a different category, but I don't remember.
Oh, it was definitely nominated for Best Animated Film.
That's what it
But
was.
I think at the Golden Globes it might have been nominated. Like, it won. It was the first anime movie to win or be nominated for something huge.
Yeah. Alright. Next up, Whisper of the Heart.
21.
Have not seen this.
Ooh,
It's another Ghibli one.
I've
Yeah.
seen pictures of this.
Surprisingly, have not seen very many Ghibli movies. Like, I've seen the more, like the starter deck of Ghibli movies.
Honestly, same.
Yeah.
Those all the ones I just own.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of them at, like, Jay's and stuff. I've thought about either, like, I thought about buying, but I'm like, I've never seen it. If I do end up not liking it, I feel like that would be wasting money, and I probably would just find it somewhere online, I'm sure.
I just want Studio Ghibli to have like their own streaming service that has all their movies.
Yeah,
It wouldn't be enough to support it, I feel like.
that's fair.
Just do it like $3 a month. Everyone would jump in for it. Like, I wouldn't even use it and I would still get it for $3
For like
a month.
20 movies.
I think there's more than that.
I don't know.
Either that or just work out like a special section in Crunchyroll.
Oh, there you go. Alright. Next up,
How many movies did Studio Ghibli produce?
Summer Wars.
25.
22.
Oh.
$3 a month just for that, I would just go buy all the fucking movies and have them for the rest of my life.
That's fair. That's a valid argument. I will
23.
You're looking at close to like $600.
No.
Strong chance a lot of those movies are going to be $15-20 each.
I would say not anymore with how DVDs are going down.
That's fair.
I would say you can get them for $15, if that.
So where'd you guys put Summer Wars?
Some of these old ones are probably less than $10. I put them at 23.
23,
25.
25. I haven't heard of Summer Wars.
$3.30 for 15 each. And some of them are probably less than 15, and some of them are probably more than 15.
Just taking on the general average.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Alright, next up. Ponyo.
I'm gonna put that at 17.
AKA Anime Little Mermaid. What are you thinking, Frenchie?
20.
Yeah?
Thank you.
No problems. Alright. So 20, and then what did you say?
17.
17. Okay. Next up. My Neighbor Totoro.
8?
I'll go 13. No. I don't think it's better than Kiki's. We'll go 17.
And then you said 8, Wiki?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a quick second. Alright, next up. Your name.
One.
Next up. The Secret World of...
I hear really
Arietti.
good things about
Arietti?
this movie. Arietti. I'm going with 11. I've heard a lot of great things about
I'm just
Arietti.
gonna go with you on this one, because I don't know jack shit.
I haven't heard of it, but it looks... Like, the animation looks gorgeous on it. Just
It's-
from the picture I pulled up.
It's another one of those like really good Ghibli films that's not like in the starter deck. I
Is it
would
like an underappreciated kind of...
kind of like people like Howl's Moving Castle. I feel like is in the similar boat that a lot of people love it, but it's not one of the first ones they talk about with it because everyone talks about Spirited Away, Totoro,
The staples.
Kiki's Delivery Service. Princess Mononoke is probably similar to Secret World of Arietti.
Gotcha.
That it's arguably probably one of the better ones, but it's not talked about as much because it's not like a simple cute one like some of the others.
Got it. Alright. Next up. 5 centimeters per second.
I actually liked this a lot.
Then we have seen this one.
I'm gonna go 15.
Don't remember jack shit about it.
That's the one that you were talking about that it was like really eye-opening for you. It was the one guy going through like the different relationships in his life.
So I don't remember jack shit about it now.
Must not have been very eye-opening. Isn't that the one where they were also like, there was a snowstorm or something and they ended up being trapped in a building together for like an overnight?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember.
Was it good?
It was really good.
Okay, I don't remember what I rated it.
I'll have to look later.
That was a Jack Wang suggestion.
Jack Wang!
Jack Wang. Next up, The Boy and the Beast. Never heard of it.
I want to see it so bad now. I want to see this movie so bad.
Well, guess what?
What?
It's not the assignment.
We already know what the assignment is.
Yeah.
Go 22.
121.
Basically, all the ones I don't know are just getting put at the bottom. They're probably all very wrong. Like, a lot of these are probably, like, in the top 10. I've just never heard of them.
Gotcha.
Guys, there's like a bear with a fucking katana. I need it in my life so bad.
Next up, A Silent Voice.
Ooh, 5.
4. I love this movie.
This was such a great movie. This one hit different. This one hit kind of like Your Name, but just like maybe a little less, but also it felt like more at the same time. Also because we've seen Your
Mineta!
Name so many times. Oh my, yeah, yeah, kinda.
Because of the lumps.
Because of the lumps. Next up, Akira.
7.
6.
One that we recently assigned. I think it was not last week, a couple weeks ago.
That was our last assignment we reviewed.
Yeah.
Dude, that's not even Akira!
Well,
Cut.
that's the picture that they
So
have
misleading.
for the cover art, I believe, is this.
We're gonna have an episode just dedicated to Zario's just dump on all the not dump, but like his brain dump on all the assignments that he's missing.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Maybe
awesome.
next week we'll just have 3 episodes.
Um,
One's just a Zario solo mission.
Yep.
There
and
you
then,
go.
then it's the review for the anime assignment.
Yep.
Alright. Next up, Perfect Blue. I have heard of this movie, and I've heard that it is dark.
Yeah.
I want to see it.
Well, 13.
I want to
I'm gonna
see
go
it, but I'm
18.
afraid to see it because of what I've heard. Like, I'm afraid to get traumatized more than I already am.
Like, what do you mean?
Like, I've heard, like this movie deals with heavy topics, and it's a fucked up movie from what I've heard.
We've watched one of the most fucked up shows on the planet.
It's probably on par with it, if not maybe worse, from what I've heard.
Is it still on streaming services?
I don't think it is. I don't think it was ever on a streaming service.
I have no idea.
I don't think Perfect Blue was ever on a streaming service. It came out I think it came out 4 years ago?
I'm not Googling.
Maybe?
Well, spoiler alert for my next anime assignment.
Oh, Christ.
Is that what this is going to be?
No.
Oh, no, this is way older. 1997.
I will probably assign one of these movies more than likely.
It's a horror movie. It's on YouTube. It's on Prime.
Yeah. You know why I don't think this is on par with the one we watched?
Because the other one wasn't on any
Because
streaming
it's on
services.
all these popular streaming services.
That's fair. But it's still a very fucked up movie from what I've heard. Where'd you guys put this one at, you said?
18.
13.
13. Alright. Next up, Howl's Moving Castle.
4.
8.
4 and 8. Also one I haven't seen, but I've really wanted to. I've heard this one's really good.
I also own this one and I have not seen it.
It's good.
You own it and you haven't seen it yet?
I have quite a few movies that I own and have never seen.
Shout out Janelle for its limited edition
Oh, yeah.
bottleneck gallery artwork for House Moving Castle.
Yeah.
And My Neighbor Totoro. Since Fire, we raffled one of them off. Our friend Kaylee has it. And now I have the house one.
Nice. Next up, The Wind Rises.
This movie's so fucking good. 6.
Haven't seen it. I've heard about it. I've heard it's good. Just haven't seen it.
I'm going to go 12.
It's so fucking good. It's also so sad.
As most anime movies are. So good, but
You
so
want me to
sad.
spoil it?
No.
Oh. Are you ever gonna watch it?
I would like to. If it ever got assigned, I for sure would. But it's one in my roster I would love to see because I've heard it's really good. Cowboy Bebop, the movie. Next up. This is the one I was talking about where I was saying that it's kind of part of the series.
2016? I'm gonna put it 16.
18.
I don't know. I will say I don't know if it actually follows the series or if it's own. Like if it's a
I have no clue.
non-canon kind of thing, given how the show
Either way,
ends.
Cowboy Bebop's one of the greatest anime of all time, so I'm sure the movie is also great.
See you later, Space Cowboy. Well, sayonara, whatever you said.
Next up, Grave of the Fireflies.
2. I am assigning this year.
Why'd you go so hard?
This is one of the most iconic anime movies.
I've never heard of this.
Neither have I.
It deals with some of the aftermath after the atomic bombs.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
So it okay.
It may not be the atomic bomb specifically, but like World War II.
Okay. Like the aftermath of World War II kind
Huh.
of thing. Gotcha.
I'm gonna put this at 9.
Just cause.
Huh?
Yeah, this is one of those ones that was really iconic like years ago and now has a real cult following. But like it is supposed to be heartbreaking.
Oh boy.
And that's why I'm like I am letting you guys know I am assigning this year because I've never seen it and I want to watch it.
Hell yeah.
And I feel like it's one we should watch. It's not even like assigning it to be dramatic. It's just one I think we should watch.
That's
Same
fair.
reason I assigned like A Silent Voice and stuff like that. I think that's one that people should watch.
Gotcha. Alright. Next up. Princess Mononoke.
9.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4 left. I'm gonna put this at 2.
Not gonna lie, I've lost count of how many we had left. I could actually just probably pull it up on my
We have 3 left.
laptop and
We have 3 left.
see how many are left. Like,
Oh no, I
where we're
finished it.
sitting. Well, I mean where we're sitting because I don't remember. Oh, okay. I remember which ones we have left. Okay, next up. Motherfucker. I want to eat your pancreas.
14.
10.
I got 22 and 24 left.
If Weathering With You is not on this list, I'm gonna be mad.
Alright. Second to last one. Castle in the Sky.
24.
Also 24. Just because I don't think it's number 5. I'm not going to be mad about the rankings on this, like, at all. Because, like, I don't know enough of these.
Yeah, like this one's like I said, this one was going to be a harder one. That
But that also means that either Boy and the Heron or Weathering You is not on this list. And I am mad about that. Because we're on the last one.
yeah. Final one. Girl Who Left Through Time.
Really?
22.
I will say
5.
this. I don't know where Boy and the Heron is on the list of the top 100 because I did not scroll down enough. I do know that Weathering With You just barely didn't make the cut. It was 26 on the list.
That's fair.
Is that we're gonna go back and vote through them after? Well, yeah, we have to because you
Yeah.
show us a list. Duh, Zach.
Okay. So I'm just going to read my top 5. Because I'm actually pretty happy with the top 5, how it played out.
Okay.
Girl Who Leapt Through Time, Silent Voice, Spirited Away, Grave of the Fireflies, and Your Name.
I got Silent Voice, House Moon Castle, Spirited Away, Princess Mononoke, and Your Name.
I'm happy. Like, that's not how the top 5 is going to play out. But I'm happy with how this is like one of the first times that, like, my top 10, I'm like, you know, I'm pretty happy. Because, like, my 6 through 10, 6 is Akira, The Ghost in the Shell, House Moving Castle, Princess Mononoke, and I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. I'm pretty happy with that top 10.
I will say the top 25 as a whole had some bangers, just as an entity. For those of you, also, before we get into the list, we finally have our YouTube page up. Our first episode our first posted episode on YouTube is on there, so give it a listen, give it a watch, like and subscribe. It'll help us out a lot and help us be able to put out more content for you guys.
Also, happy belated birthday, Wiki.
Also, happy belated birthday, Wiki.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And also, because this episode will be coming out after, happy Mario Day. It's tomorrow's Mario Day. Alright.
This will also come out. Happy belated birthday to Kat, one of our weeb wives.
It's very soon, isn't it?
The 12th.
Yeah.
12. Oh, she's the same birthday as my brother, too?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Did he get cancer a year ago today?
Yep. Give me ooh.
Alright. Ready to
Yeah.
get into this? Alright, so number 26, like I said, was Wuthering With You.
That's fine.
I said we should upload it.
Number 25 was Ghost in the Shell.
Really?
Ghost in the Shell was not a very good movie, I will say. When I watched it, like, it was fine. It was not the best out of this list.
I just know it's so iconic, though. I'm just surprised, like, just with this big following, that it's not higher.
It is iconic, but I think after the live action, a lot of people dropped off. Because the
That's
live action with Scarlett Johansson was not good.
That's what I heard, but
Yeah. Number 24 is Cowboy Bebop the movie. Which I think, again, reason being is it might just be because not a lot of people have seen it. I know Cowboy Bebop's got its fandom specifically, and I think that just the movie itself probably just hasn't been recognized enough compared to the other ones on this list. Number 23, 5 centimeters per second.
I'm trying to remember. I did it 15.
I had a 12.
Number 22 was Summer Wars, which I want to read this real quick. A young math genius solves a complex equation and inadvertently puts a virtual world's artificial intelligence in a position to destroy Earth.
Sounds good.
That sounds interesting. It also gives, just the look of it gives, what's that fucking show that we saw where it was also like the multiple dimension shit where they weren't real?
Sunny Boy?
Sunny Boy. That was what I was thinking. Like, the animation kind of gives off that vibe.
I'm here for it. How do you find lists like this? Do you just search? Does it show you does it have a list of ranked stuff? Do you go through and find it, or do you have to search?
So
how does that work?
I do. Most of the time, I'm just doing like a search for a general topic for like top 25 something.
So you would search in that search list top 25 blank.
Yeah, I do top 25 something, and I make sure to put ranker at the end.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
That's why it's always from ranker, because I know that these are based on the community. Number 21.
There's another... I want to eat your pancreas that low. Wow. There's another anime that Summer Wars reminds me of, but I can't remember. Kyusugiga. That's the one I'm trying to remember. I could not remember the fucking name. It's the one where like the girl gets transported worlds, and is like the only one from her world in this location. She uses like a little fucking hammer as her weapon, and she's trying to like find her dad. She's got like twin brothers.
Oh,
it was only subbed. Yeah.
The show that we watched. Oh fuck! I know exactly what you're talking about. That was last season, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That
maybe even the year before. That might have been 2022.
Was.
That show was really interesting, but really weird.
Yeah.
But it gives me that kind of vibe too. And I said the same thing when we watched Sunny Boy. That it reminded me of that.
Was it Kusugiga?
Yeah, Kyusugiga. I just said.
I
couldn't remember the name, but I was able to.
You remember it? Okay. Number 20. Perfect Blue.
I had it at 13. I'm just going to be happy if any of my top 10 are in the top 10.
That's fair. Number 19. The Wind Rises.
I had that at 12.
Oh. That explains so much.
It's so good.
Yeah, because you were saying it's also really sad, and I read that the last part of it, I'm like, that explains so much. Number 18, Cat Returns.
I had that at 16.
You were close.
Who the fuck put shit in piss?
What's up?
I did.
What'd you say?
Number 7.
Stroke sent me that picture of Ghost Cat. Look how fucking cute he is.
Look at his beans!
Beans!
That's the first thing I thought too, was the spread beans. Also, it is kind of creepy that the cat just goes up and chills in the fucking coffin.
Yeah.
But everything about that place is creepy, so...
Oh yeah, 100%. Number 17.
Ariadne.
Secret World of Ariadne. Number 16 was Ponyo. You were so close.
Fuck!
Fuck! You had it at 17. Did you have Ariadne at 16?
No, Ariadne was 11.
Oh, okay. Number 15.
God damn it!
Akira.
I had it at 6.
Number 14. The Boy and the Beast.
Dude, I'm so mad.
I'll read the thing for you. Kyoto slips into an alternate universe where he is raised by the bear man, Kumatetsu.
It was a
Kyoto
bear.
is eventually thrust into an adventure that spans both worlds.
I'm here for it. I called it was a bear. Nailed it.
Number 13, Garden of Words.
I'm actually excited that that bear movie is so high on this list, because that means it's fucking good.
Boy and the Beast. Yeah.
I could have signed that this year, too.
There you go.
Look, most of my assignments for the rest of the year are probably going to come off this list.
Hell yeah.
I kind of want to do an episode like, let's watch all these movies and then be like, is this list right?
Yeah.
This is the real list according to the Weekly Weebs.
Like at the end of the season or something, have that be like the last episode where after we've watched all
But like whatever assignments he does, and we just watch them in our free time.
That's fair.
I mean, Higgins would be the hardest person to do that.
Given his schedule right now. Number
Dude,
12.
I feel so bad for him.
Whisper of the Heart.
but it's gonna be so good for his life.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, that's just so far
Probably if he had a
stressful.
better job too.
Huh?
Probably help if he had a better
Dude.
job.
True.
Oh, seriously, they have him doing all the fucking work.
And making barely any of the pay. Number 11, Castle in the Sky.
Damn it! I already
Now
know
we're getting
number
to
10.
the top
wrong.
10. How many of these in your top 10s are already wrong?
I'm trying to figure out where I put Castle in the Sky. I think I had that pretty far. Yeah, I had that at 24.
I have 4 of them wrong, I think, already.
Princess Mononoke, Howls, Girl Who Lived Through Time, Silent Voice, Spirited Away, Grave of the Fireflies, and Your Name are all active.
Okay. Let's move on to number 10. Grave of the Fireflies.
Really? Yeah.
Motherfucker!
You had a 9, didn't you?
A
Yes!
teenager is charged with the care of his younger brother after an Allied firebombing during World War II destroys their home and kills their mother.
Younger sister.
Dude.
Oh.
That was one off!
That's rough.
God. This is the best list I've ever done.
Yeah. You've been one off on a couple of them. You've been fairly close.
Damn it.
Number 9. Girl Who Left Through Time. I don't know why they have the live action picture for it, but sure. Whatever, I guess.
You got any right yet?
No.
Like I said, this was a hard one. This was a very difficult one.
Meh, I just guessed on all of them. I don't think it was really hard.
I know for a fact the one I have planned next time is also going to be very tricky. Number 8. My Neighbor Totoro.
Got it.
You got one!
I had Totoro at 17.
Let's go. My number 7's wrong, though.
Number 7. Kiki's Delivery Service.
Man.
Number 6.
I had that there, too. Fuck.
I think Kiki's and Totoro are just up here because of their popularity. Like, they are not better.
I had Kiki's at 7. Fuck.
Kiki's number 7.
I know, before, when I
Oh,
moved it.
you put
and
it
then
at
remember,
7,
I was like, there's like 5, like all the top 5 with the
Yep.
Studio Ghibli movies.
I remember now, and then you decided to change it last minute.
Yeah. Fuck.
Number
Dude,
6.
I could have 2 right.
Wolf Children.
Oh, that would have been so crazy. So, Wolf Throne is good.
Alright. Top 5, boys.
I need to stop listening to you.
Number 5. Howl's Moving Castle.
I had
Damn
that at
it.
8.
I had it at 4.
Fuck! This is the closest I think you've been. You've
Dude,
just one off on so many.
Ugh, this is so irritating.
Number 4.
This is like... this is like someone's like going like this and they're like... I'm not touching you.
The Lilo and Stitch meme.
I'm really happy Princess Mononoke is this high.
I am
Yeah,
too.
Princess
I
Mononoke
fucking
number
love
4.
that movie so much.
If Your Name isn't number 1, I'm throwing a tantrum.
It's in the top 3. I'm happy with it.
Number 3. Spirit of the Way.
Got it.
one.
Woo! Number 2.
Mine's number 2's wrong.
Silent Voice.
Your Name is number 1!
Your Name is number 1. That does not surprise me whatsoever.
This is the best list I've ever had, guys. Check this out.
You got 3.
I got
Hell
3
yeah.
right.
I got 2 right, and
I got 3.
I'm pretty happy with that.
Well, that
Oh.
makes Wiki the winner of this round. He gets a
Yeah.
solid clap and a half.
Yeah. Yeah. And I beat Bloodborne last night.
There you go.
And it was your birthday?
And you're getting absolutely bodied in Elden Ring, but that's fine.
Well, that's just because I'm doing something. Like, the reason why is because I'm in an area where I'm kind of under leveled for, and it's also a skill issue.
Right.
But that line is just so fucking fast, man, and I can't get him in time, and then I'm just don't have enough points and vigor yet to withstand more of his attacks, so I can get like a break in it.
Yeah. Well, and you're trapped in there right now because you got teleported, didn't you?
Oh no, I can leave.
Okay.
Like I could go back to do other stuff, but I just want that actual war so I can just do the build I want.
I do know that there are some sections where if you do get teleported there, you cannot leave until you get past it, and it's rough.
I know
so try and avoid it.
I know there was in one area where I got stuck in, where it was the crystal area.
Yep.
I teleported there and I was like, what in the fuck?
That
Am I
was a
supposed to?
bitch and a half for me.
But you can't get out. I figured it out.
Yeah, I ran through and eventually got out. I couldn't teleport out. I just booked it
Yep.
and just ignored everything.
That's what I had to do too. I haven't gone back since.
Yeah.
And then I also randomly found. I've just been exploring the world, dicking around, and I found that one river down below.
Mhm.
That is beautiful. First of all, those fish people, scary. But
Okay, so I took a picture of the list and crossed out some like the pretty generic Ghibli ones. So,
Yeah.
Spirited Away, Ponyo, Kiki's Delivery Service, Totoro. I've already done Princess Mononoke. Already done Akira. We've already all seen Your Name, and it would be cheating because that would be immediately Anime of the Year.
Yeah. It would be cheating.
So the ones that are left: Grave of the Fireflies, A Girl Led Through Time, Ghost in the Shell, Howls, Arrietty, Wind Rises, Perfect Blue, Cat Returns, Cowboy Bebop, Wolf Children, Whisper of the Heart, Boy and the Beast, Garden of Words, Castle in the Sky, and Summer Wars. I don't know if I'll assign the Ghibli ones because I feel like we could watch those on our own
yeah,
potentially.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll definitely be working off this list for the rest of the year, more than likely. And I
Okay.
think I'll probably be able to get at least like 8 more in. And there's
Probably.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Okay. All right. Hell yeah.
I know for a fact I'm going to do Grave of the Fireflies. I'll probably do Girl Who Leapt Through Time.
I've heard,
As well.
I kind of want to see that. I've heard it's
Yeah.
really good.
I don't know if I'll do Perfect Blue.
That might be a Halloween episode.
Boy and the Heron.
That's the other thing is I kind of want to do Boy and the Heron and Weathering with You.
It's a good fucking movie, dude.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Do the Wind Rises. You like that?
I would say if you do decide to do Perfect Blue, I would definitely save it for a Halloween episode.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
A lot of good movies this year.
Yeah. But,
Nothing but bangers.
the anime
If Akira ends up being my worst assignment, I'll be okay with this.
That's fair. But the anime assignment for this week is one that already has a season 2 coming out. Still need to watch it. Haven't yet because I'm waiting for the dub. It's going to be Mashle, Magic, and Muscle, aka Buff Boy Harry Potter. I fucking
God.
love this show, and it's so fucking good. So I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys have to say on it. It's 12 episodes. You can find it on Crunchyroll, subbed and dubbed. So not super long assignment, thankfully, this week. But thank you all for tuning in. For our YouTube watchers, make sure you hit like and subscribe. And we will see you all next time. Goodbye.